Hello, everyone, and welcome to PMP Exam Success Tuesday with me, Cornelius Fichtner. Thank you so much for joining me here. Let us take a look at our agenda here today. We have 3 items on the agenda. First, we begin with a PMP exam tip. And today I have something slightly unexpected for you. You'll see. Then together we are going to be reviewing 3 questions from the PM Exam Simulator. And all 3 of these questions are going to be focused on Agile methodologies. And then we close with a giveaway. One lucky person will win free access to our PMP Exam Simulator Essential. That is the version of our simulator that gives you access for 30 days, and you will have 1,100 questions. And in case that interests you, let me post the link here to the exam simulator. There we go. That is PM Exam Simulator.com. All right, let us get started. Here is my PMP exam tip for you. Do not take your PMP exam from home online. Yes, PMI does offer this service so that you can take the exam from home. And my recommendation is don't. Unfortunately, many people are reporting quite negative experiences with this online test taking process. And here, I am not referring to technical issues with things just not working. I'm talking about people reporting that they are feeling that they are treated badly during this experience, or I shouldn't say badly, unfairly is the better word to use here. Maybe they were nervous, maybe they were fidgeting and just not calm enough, or maybe they were moving their lips as they are reading the questions, or maybe they are looking off camera, and all of which will get you instantly disqualified. Yes, and that is why I'm saying don't. Here, let me show you a screenshot from our Prepcast discussion forum with the top 2 discussion threads about this overall topic. Pearson VUE revoked my PMP exam. There we go. Online. Wait, let me get this right there. Where are we? Here we go. Pearson VUE revoked my online PMP exam. And then also Pearson VUE canceled my exam. These are some of the most viewed and most commented on threads in our discussion forum. And here are some of the comments and the statements from this. It was a devastating experience. I am extremely mad. This was the worst test-taking experience of my life. And this experience must have been really traumatic for you. And finally, what a waste. And it is really the what a waste that I want to help you avoid. Studying for the PMP exam is a long process, takes a lot of effort and dedication. And then having to go through an experience like this online test taking process, you don't really need this, right? Let me read you what this person also said. Here you go. What a waste. I really studied so hard and I never cheated on an exam, and I wasn't planning on doing so either. I am for sure going in person the next time. And that is also my recommendation for you here. Do go and take the PMP exam at one of the many testing centers around the world, if that is at all possible for you to do. But let me also be absolutely clear here about this whole situation. PMI and Pearson VUE have these rules in place for a reason. It ensures a fair test-taking experience as well as the integrity of the PMP exam. I support that these rules are in place, and I agree that people who break these rules should be disqualified. But for most people to whom this happens, there is no bad intent. It was just maybe they weren't careful enough, and that's the type of experience that I want to help you avoid. So let's not waste your time. Do go take the exam at one of your local testing centers, and do not take your PMP exam from home for this particular reason. And now comes the moment when we want to take a look at 3 PMP exam questions, sample questions. They are all taken from the pmexamsimulator.com. And here you see also 3 happy customers. And I very much like what Tracy has to say here. It really felt more effective for me than the PMI practice content. So she thinks that our simulator is better than what PMI offers. Thank you so much for saying that, Tracy. Very kind of you. Our hard work shows. This is also the moment when you can participate in the giveaway. And all you really have to do is simply take part in the next section as we review the questions. I am going to be reading the questions out loud. You'll also see them on the screen. And then all you have to do is type the answer in the chat and send it off. A, B, C, D, send it off, whether you're joining us on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube. And by doing that, you will automatically participate in our giveaway. There we are. Now let us start with the first question here. Here we go. A new app is planned to be completed in 11 iterations. After the 5th iteration, a beta version of the app is released to the market to get early feedback. The project leader wants to engage with the customers to measure overall satisfaction with the product and gauge the customer's loyalty of the brand. What is the project leader's best course of action? Is it A, determine the Net Promoter Score, NPS, registered trademark? B, develop a prioritization schema? Is it C, apply the wideband Delphi technique? Or is it D, utilize impact mapping? So go ahead, type A, B, C, or D into the chat box. And by doing that, you will automatically participate in our giveaway. We have the first answers coming in here from various people. We have an A, we have a C, we have an A again. I'll give you a hint with this one. Might be a little bit difficult, this particular one here. What serves, that's the hint, what serves as an index that measures the willingness of customers to recommend a product or service to others? All right, I'll give you a few more seconds here. We're getting a D here. We're getting an A here. I don't see any B's so far. Okay, we're getting all kinds of answers here. All right, let me give you the correct answer here. It is, in fact, A, determine the Net Promoter Score. That's the correct answer. The score is often used as a proxy for gauging the overall customer satisfaction with a company's product or service and the customer's loyalty to the brand, making this choice really the best answer to the question, the way it was phrased and formulated. And in case you don't know, a Net Promoter Score, that is an index that measures the willingness of customers to recommend a product or service to others. To learn more about this, please do check out PMBOK 7, chapters 3.3, as well as 4.4.4. That was our first question. We're moving on to question number 2. Here we go. An Agile coach reflects on his past Agile projects and realizes that his ability to understand human motivation, expression, and dynamics played a large part in his success. Which of the following interpersonal skills does the Agile coach refer to in his personal retrospective? Is it A, servant leadership, B, conflict resolution, C, emotional intelligence, or is it D, adaptive leadership? Once again, I'm going to give you a few moments here for you to type in the correct answer into YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn and participate. We got the first answers coming in. We have a C, we have another C, we have another C, we have a 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 C, another C, we have another C. I think it is unanimous here. Yes, you are all correct. Of course, the correct answer here is C. Emotional intelligence. Yes, in addition to servant leadership, Agile leaders, they emphasize their interpersonal and emotional intelligence skills. Also, emotional intelligence, EI, sometimes also abbreviated as EQ, is considered the ability to understand your own emotions and the emotions of others in order to successfully interact with them. You can find more about this in the Agile Practice Guide, section 4.2.1.3. There you go. That is the correct one. And we're moving on to the third and final question here in our series. The plan for the first iteration was to complete 80 story points. However, the team was only able to complete 60. Each story point earns $1,000 for the project. The actual cost of the iteration was $70,000. As the iteration retrospective approaches, the Scrum Master requests that the team prepares all the data required to calculate the various earned value metrics. At the retrospective, the team determines that the project is A, on budget, B, under budget, C, over budget, or is it D, cannot be determined? Please type your answer, A, B, C, or D, into the chat box. And remember, by doing so, you participate in the giveaway, which we'll be doing next. This is your final opportunity to join. A, B, C, or D? All right. I'm starting to get answers in here. We have a C, we have a C, we have a C, we have another C, we have a B here, a couple of Bs coming in here. Yes. Okay, we have a C, we have, okay, that's about it. That seems to be the lot of it. All right. Well, everybody, you will be extremely surprised to learn that the answer to this question happens to be D, cannot be determined. And you are going to be really surprised by this because I am just kidding you. No, that is not the correct answer. Sorry, I am just being my silly self here. Yes, it can be determined. That is not the correct answer. The correct answer is, of course, drum roll please, C. We are over budget, right? Yes. And to answer this question, you were probably thinking CPI and earned value management, and you started calculating things, and you may be asking yourself, is this a fair question for the PMP exam? This is an Agile scenario. Why are we mixing earned value with Agile and having to calculate the CPI and doing all of that? Well, this is not a question of being fair. This is just a question of reality. Yes, you may be working on a project and using Agile methodologies, but you may be working in a more traditional organization, maybe in a bank or an insurance company, who tend to sometimes be traditional. And here, earned value is still the way that projects get reported up to senior management. So even though you're doing Agile, you still have to calculate the earned value numbers on your project. So doing this and having a question like this on the PMP exam is something you're going to have to expect. But here's the thing. To get the correct answer for this, you do not need to calculate earned value, right? So let's look at what the question said. You should have completed 80 story points, but you have only completed 60, all right? But these two numbers, you already know we are behind, right? So we are behind schedule in this particular case. You can also tell that because each story point is $1,000, you have 60 story points, so you have created value for $60,000, but you have spent $70,000. Okay, so you spent 70,000, you created 60,000 value, you've spent 10,000 more. You're over budget. You don't have to calculate out anything. You just look at the numbers and you get a feel for the numbers, yet you can easily tell, yeah, we're behind schedule and we are above, over budget right there. Okay, yes. So that was it. Those were our 3 questions from the pmexamsimulator.com. We once again give you that link. Right there we go. And yes, this is now the moment when we are going to do our giveaway. Let me bring in the giveaway window. Here we go. So we have 16 people who have participated in the giveaway. Or rather who have participated in our questions. And now one of the 16 is going to win a license to our exam simulator. Let me draw the winner here. I hope it's not going to be me. There we go. Syed, you are the winner of today's giveaway. You win 30 days of access to the PMP Exam Simulator Essential. You're probably going to ask yourself, well, how am I going to get access to it? Well, you're going to have to write to us, Syed. So please, to claim your prize, maybe take a screenshot here, write to support@pm-prepcast.com. And you have to do that within a week from today. Thank you, everybody, for your participation here in today's PMP Success Tuesday. Much appreciated. With that, I will see you again in a week for another PMP Success Tuesday. Until next time.